You wake up with the strength of a god, but nobody can know your back hits concrete so hard the wall cracks behind you. Someone just threw you through a building. Your arms buckle twice trying to push up. Vision blurred. Dust everywhere. And through the hole in the wall, a figure walks toward you, slow, unbothered, like they've already won. But before we get there, let me show you exactly how an ordinary warehouse worker became the most dangerous person alive. XT1. The morning everything changed a normal Tuesday, except nothing would ever be normal again. 6:45 a.m. alarm, cold floor, same as every day, coffee maker, toast, scroll through your phone, nothing interesting, nothing ever is. You've worked at the warehouse for 3 years, boxes in, boxes out. Your manager Tony calls everyone boss, whether he likes them or not. Completely ordinary life. Then you reach for your coffee mug, and the handle snaps clean off in your hand. No sharp edge, no struggle, just clean break. You stare at it. Look at your hand, not a scratch. Weird, cheap mug. You throw it in the trash and head to work. ACT2, the wear hose. 40 pounds felt like air. That's when you knew, first box of the day. 40 pounds of printer paper. You pick it up with one hand, like it's a shoebox. You stop, set it down, pick up another. 60 pounds of cleaning supplies. Nothing. You look around. Nobody watching. You stack 3 boxes at once. Cart to shelf in half the time. Tony walks past. Moving fast today, boss. You just nod. But your heart is doing something strange. Lot heading. The moment you stopped pretending it was nothing. After your shift, you don't go home. You drive to an empty lot on the edge of town. Chunk of concrete. Size of a basketball. You pick it up and squeeze. It turns to powder in your palm. The dumpster against the back wall. 800 pounds of rusted metal. You grab the edge with one hand and lift it over your head. Set it down. Check yourself. Breathing, normal. Heart rate, normal. Not even sweating. 3 steps back. You jump. You don't just clear the dumpster. You go 20 feet into the air and land on the other side so hard you crack the asphalt beneath your feet. One thought fills your entire mind. What else can I do? Actic 4. Discovering the full package. Strength was just the beginning. Over the next few days, you test everything. Speedered. Not Olympic fast. Fast enough that trees blur and wind cuts your eyes. 3 miles in what feels like 30 seconds. Durability. You drop a cinder block on your foot from waist height. Nothing. Not even a bruise. Higher drop. Same thing senses. The couple arguing 2 floors up. You hear every word. License plates 4 blocks away. You read them without squinting. Then the big test. You go to the roof of your apartment building, and you jump off. You land hard on the ground, not hurt, but not flying either. Okay. Good to know. No energy from your hands either. You stand in a parking lot pointing at a wall, concentrating, and absolutely nothing happens. You feel like a complete idiot, but the power you do have, it's enough, more than enough. ATT5. The first time you use it, you didn't plan to be a hero. The universe didn't ask. Walking home from the corner store, tires screeching 2 blocks away, then a crunch, then silence. You're there in seconds. A sedan ran a red light and T-boned an SUV on its side. Smoke rising. A woman trapped inside screaming, 2 people on the sidewalk both filming. You walk to the SUV, grab the frame, flip it back onto its wheels like it's nothing. The woman stares at you through the shattered glass. You rip the door off and pull her out. She's shaking. She grabs your arm. Thank you. You leave before anyone asks your name. Act T6. It becomes a habit. No costume, no name. Just a hoodie and a baseball cap. The next week, it becomes a thing. A mugging stopped behind the mall. A kid pulled off the train tracks. A dog caught before it hits traffic. A gas station robbery. Ended with one look. Outside a bar at 2 a.m. 2 guys about to go at it. You step between them and don't move. The first punch lands on your jaw. The guy breaks 2 knuckles on your face. He looks at his hand, looks at you, and runs. Every time you help someone, something loosens in your chest. A tightness you didn't know you were carrying. Like this is what the strength is for. Like the universe handed you something. And this is the answer to why. The local news picks up the pattern. Mysterious Good Samaritan stops. Armed robbery. Man with impossible strength witnessed at crash site. You see yourself on grainy phone footage on the 11 o'clock news. Hoodie on. Cap down. Face mostly hidden. They're calling you the Guardian. You hate it. You keep going out anyway. Teat 7. The pressure dropped, then the air changed, and you knew you weren't alone anymore, walking home from a late shift. You feel it before you see it. Pressure. Like the sky before a storm. Except the sky is completely clear. You stop. 2 blocks ahead. A streetlight explodes. Glass rains down on empty sidewalk. Then the next one. Then the next. A perfect line of dead streetlights leading to a warehouse. Door ripped off its hinges. Air inside. Heavy. Warm. Wrong. A man stands in the center. Average height. Average build. But his hands are glowing. He's looking directly at you. Took you long enough. Act 8. The first fight your power is your body. His is everything else. I've been watching, he says. The car, the mugging, the kid on the tracks. Very noble, very small. The glow around his hands brightens. A metal pipe on the floor begins to rise. You don't even know what you are, do you? The pipe fires. You move, faster than you've ever moved. It grazes your shoulder, shreds your hoodie, doesn't break your skin. But the force sends you crashing into a concrete pillar. You throw a steel drum at him. It stops. 3 feet from his face. Just hangs there, then drops. He smiles, then throws it back. By the time you look up, he's gone. No name, no origin, no explanation. But you understand one thing clearly now. You're not the only one, and the other one isn't interested in saving anyone. T9. The real battle heading. Downtown. Middle of the day. And he wanted an audience. 48 hours later, it escalates. An overpass collapses during rush hour. You pull 7 people from crushed cars. The news calls it structural failure. You saw the support beams. They had been deliberately bent. Then he chooses the stage. A downtown intersection. Middle of the day. Hundreds of people. By the time you arrive, cars are floating in a slow orbit around him. A city bus on its side. A street light hovering above him like a javelin. There you are. The street light launches. You catch it. The impact drives you back 20 feet. Shoes tearing trenches through asphalt. You keep saving them one at a time, he says, and it will never be enough. You know that, right? You charge. Your fist connects with his jaw. He goes backward through a car, through a brick wall. 3 seconds of silence. He walks back through the rubble. Standing, both hands rise. Every piece of metal within 100 yards rips free from the ground. Car doors, street signs, iron fencing, a tornado of jagged metal. With you in the center, 100 pieces hit you at once, skin holds. But the force launches you off your feet. Through the wall, back hits concrete, air gone, and now you're back where we started. Through the dust and the gap in the wall, he's walking toward you. Slow. Certain, he stops 10 feet away. Stay down. His hands rise, but the glow is flickering. His eyes are red and strained. He's burning out. You feel the pressure and push through it. You grab his wrist, he screams. Fights. Pulls, you don't let go. Stop. He doesn't. You take him to the ground and hold him there. He fights until there's nothing left. Then the glow disappears, the air goes still. He's just a man now. Ending. The silent after you saved the city. You went home to an empty apartment. The cops take him. You're already 3 blocks away before the first cruiser turns the corner. Hoodie destroyed. Cap lost in the wreckage. You walk home. You could run it in under a minute. You walk the whole hour. The apartment is exactly how you left it. Dishes in the sink. Remote on the couch. Old coffee grounds in the machine. You lock the door and stand in the hallway. Silence, not the kind from no noise, the kind from no people. You turn on the TV. Aerial footage of the intersection. The overturned bus. Craters in the asphalt. The anchor mentions the Guardian. Your phone buzzes. Tony, hey boss. Heard there was some kind of thing downtown. You good? You type yeah. All good says. In the bathroom mirror, no cuts, no bruises. Not a single mark, same face as this morning, same face as before any of this. You microwave something and eat it standing at the counter, staring at the wall. The woman from the SUV went home to her husband and her kids. The people from the accidents. They all went home to someone. You go to bed, same as every night, but the silence is louder now. You never asked for any of this. And now, you don't have a choice.